Hey people, well it's an interesting morning here in southern Ontario. We had a really bad freezing rain storm last night, and as you can see, everything is completely covered in ice. And we're not talking just a little bit of ice, we're talking a huge amount of ice. We have a lot of trees, especially out our back where we have mostly field, and you can hear the trees actually snapping off in the middle of the night. So right now we don't have any power. Luckily we have a generator, and we're running that to run the fridge occasionally, and also to run our blower on our gas fireplace, which will keep the house hot or warm. So anyway, it's very interesting. Let's have a look around. Look at the layer of ice on everything here. It's a huge layer of ice. It's just encapsulated everything. Big icicle on the house there. Look at the big trees are just covered. The thing is, tonight it's supposed to drop down. The temperature is supposed to drop down to about -8, which means that this ice isn't going anywhere for the foreseeable future. As a matter of fact, it won't get off these trees until there's another warm spell, and who knows when that'll be. The roads are completely ice. I have to walk really carefully here. As you can see, the car is encapsulated. I have to get that started and warmed up. It's a pretty thick layer too. Unbelievable. I guess the plow went by at some point and shoved all this extra water onto our driveway, which means that we now have about a 3-inch layer of ice at the end of the driveway. And of course the road is all completely ice as well. There's a little bit of sand down the center, but that's about it. Other than the sand down the center, everything is ice. I wouldn't want to be driving in this unless I absolutely had to, that's for sure. Last night when the freezing rain was coming, all of this water here was actually flowing to the drains. It was still flowing. Now it's starting to freeze up. So the temperature is starting to drop a little bit, which means the ice on these trees is just going to stay exactly where it is. You can see the ground actually crumbling below me here as I walk. And you can see the sheer amount of ice on these branches is unbelievable. So these trees are weighing another probably 3 or 4 times what they weighed before this storm. Of course, for all the kids out there, this is great fun. You have everything covered in ice. It's tobogganer's heaven. No need to ice your toboggan run. It's already done for you. You see there's some branches down here on the neighbors. Some fairly big branches. Wow. This is unbelievable. Behind me is a generator we bought from Costco like 4 years ago. Sat around unused for years. We started it once in a while, make sure it was in running condition. Today it just paid for itself. If you don't have a generator, get one, because stuff like this can happen. If you were wondering why we booked a vacation to the Caribbean yesterday or the day before, this is why. Because winter sucks, quite frankly. So that's going to be about it for now. But it's a cold, wet, and icy day here in Ontario. Adios for now.